been a long time since I've recorded myself or posted a video on YouTube, but welcome back to those of you who are still here for whatever reason. Today I got something a little different. So, as some of you may know, actually, I don't think any of y'all would know unless you actually know me. I am in college right now, kinda. Our school year just ended, our first school year. So now I'm back home. As you can see, I'm not in my dorm anymore. And I'm actually home alone right now. I'm home alone for the entire week. My dad is out of town. So, that means that I have to eat something. And naturally, we don't want to eat out 3 times a day every day, especially for a week. So I've never cooked dinner before, but we're gonna give it a shot now. I decided to start off with something very simple. Obviously you can tell just by looking at these right here. I'm about to make some spaghetti and meatballs. I actually just got done watching a couple videos. Listen, don't clown me, okay? Don't clown me. Everybody starts somewhere. I'm starting here and now, all right? But I was watching some videos on how to make spaghetti and meatballs. And it looked pretty straightforward. I want to go ahead and make this so that I have something for the next day or two to eat. Actually, I can eat this tomorrow too. So I went ahead, I got some meatballs right here. This is about, how much is this? 4 times 12. So we got 12 meatballs. And yeah, so today, that's what we're doing for the video. And if I burn the house down, then this will be used as evidence. Okay, so after doing some reading online, I found out that obviously we have to thaw our meatballs, right? So one way to thaw them that is said on the box was to thaw them in the refrigerator. And I looked it up, and apparently it takes like 12 hours to thaw them in a refrigerator or something like that, which makes sense because it's cold. I'm assuming that they don't want us to thaw it at room temperature for a reason, so obviously we can't just leave it out. So the other way to thaw it was in the microwave, and that just didn't sound right to me at all. So I did some further digging, and this one guy I saw online said that we could thaw our meat in a bowl, in a Ziploc bag with some cool running water. You don't want it to be hot water because you also don't want the meat to cook while it's thawing, if that makes sense. And that's what can happen if you put it in the microwave to thaw a little bit. I'm over here talking like I know how to cook. But yeah, so I went ahead, removed them from this, put them in a Ziploc bag, and put them in some cool running water. So I'm gonna let this thaw for a little bit. I'm gonna be honest, I only like this method right here because I feel like I've seen my mom do this before with chicken and whatnot. So I'm gonna let that do its thing for a little bit. That's really all we have to worry about. I mean, spaghetti and the sauce is pretty straightforward. We're just gonna go ahead and toss it on the stove. We're gonna heat up the sauce. The sauce is already blended. I'm not making my own sauce yet. We haven't reached that level yet, but I will come back and do like a part 2 to the spaghetti video where I'll make spaghetti and I'll make my own meatballs from scratch, saute them myself, you know, that type of thing. But the whole reason I'm making this video in the first place is so that I can become better at cooking. This needs to become a series on my channel because I need to be able to cook. Like, that is a life skill. It doesn't matter who you are, what you look like, how much money you make, all that. It doesn't matter. So we're starting off with something really simple, spaghetti and meatballs. Maybe next time we can do like turkey burgers or something like that, which that's also really easy, turkey burgers and fries. Eventually we're gonna go a bit higher in difficulty. Maybe I'll start making some lasagna. We have some lasagna in the pantry right now. I used to watch my stepmom make that a lot when I was little. So I'll make some lasagna one day. And I'm gonna just keep going with, like, I guess the Italian and American foods until I can really work my way up. And then maybe I'll start making, like, I don't know, some tacos or something like that. But yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and let this thaw for a little bit, and I will come back to this. All right, so I'm running out of space on my phone, so I'm gonna try to make this a bit quicker. So we got our meatballs, they're thawed now, soft. I waited about 35 to 40 minutes, something like that, and I changed out the water halfway through to make sure that it stayed cold. So now all we're gonna do is make sure we shake this sauce. We're gonna put it in that little pan right there, and we're just gonna heat it up. And then the pasta, we're going to go ahead and get some boiling water in this, put the pasta in there. We're gonna use these tongs right here to swirl it around and make sure it doesn't stick, you know, whatever. I will cut to when everything is cooking. All right, so I just got done putting the meatballs into the oven. I already took them out and flipped them, so we're basically halfway through with that process right there. As you can see, I already finished with the noodles. I heated that up and put it in the boiling water, and then I went ahead and drained it out. And now it is in our sauce. I'm giving it a little bit of stirring while the sauce heats up. And I do plan on tossing the meatballs in there after we're done. I also went ahead and added some Texas toast in there as well. So I will probably cut to me either plating the food or maybe checking if the meatballs are done. And yeah, I'll see you guys then. All right, so our Texas toast is clearly done. This is what the meatballs look like right here. I'm about to cut into them and make sure that, you know, everything is good. We've got a spaghetti here. I went ahead and stirred it, put some cheese in there. It's hot, it's ready to be eaten. I'm excited. So now I'm just going to take a knife and I'm going to kind of cut into the middle of this right here, just to make sure that there is no pink. And if there is pink, then we need to keep cooking. So let me see if I can get this on camera properly. It doesn't look pink to me. It looks good if you can see that. Yep, looks like how the meat should look. I'm gonna go ahead and cut this whole thing in half just so we can make sure. Like so. Yep, it looks good. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and give it a taste in a bit. But first I'm going to toss it in our spaghetti. I'm probably gonna cut in, let's cut in one more just to make sure. I'm not trying to get sick, guys. This is my first time doing this, so it looks good to me. Let me know what y'all think. And yeah, I will be right back. Okay, so here we are. And you know, for our first time, I don't think we did that bad. You know, it's not gourmet or anything. Definitely doesn't look as good as my mom or my stepmom makes it, but there we have it. We have the the meal. I'm about to plate it with the Texas toast, and I will go ahead and show that to you guys. There we have it. Not bad, not bad. Now on to the taste test. All right, guys, we got the food, got the bev, paper towel, got the show. I'm watching some random anime called Ninja Kamui. I think that's how you pronounce it. So now it is time for the taste test. First, I'm gonna get some of the spaghetti without the meatballs. It's hard to mess up spaghetti, to be honest. But now we're gonna go ahead and try the meatball. No pink. Number one rule to cooking, no pink, no pink. Smells good. Tastes good. We nailed it. Texas toast. W meal. One thing I will say is I think that I need to leave the pasta in the pot a bit longer than I did before I started mixing it with the sauce, because it is a little stiff. It's a little hard. Definitely really good for our first time. This is my first dinner meal that I've ever made, ever. I've made breakfast before, never made dinner. So as far as my first meal goes, this is great. I'll give it a 7 out of 10. I hope that, you know, I can improve next time. But yeah, it's good. So I can't wait to I can't wait to see you guys in the next video. Sorry that there's not much editing in this video. Really just wanted to get it out there. But yeah, as always, the good content is TBContinued. See you next time.